Welcome to Ridge Life. I'm Tim.
I'm Meredith.
And today on Ramblings, we did it. We did it, guys. Look what we've got here. Looky here, looky here. Let's see. Ta-da! What is that? That is our marriage license. We went and got hitched. Isn't that how that works? Oh, no?
License.
Yeah, marriage certificate. License, right? And that, I signed mine. Did you sign yours?
No.
Electronically. Remember they put it on there? Yeah.
Oh, our signatures are on there, yes.
Oh, who are we missing?
No, wait. Our signatures aren't on there. Our signatures must have been recorded electronically because they're not actually on here.
So we're not married?
I don't think we don't actually even sign this. It doesn't look like.
Oh. So anyone can just sign it and say we're married?
No, not anyone. An officiant.
An officiant. So we went.
So that part is blank.
Yeah. So we went to West Memphis, Arkansas this morning. Meredith dropped the kids off. You know, we had our live stream last night. Meredith drops the kids off, and I met her up here. I drove over to West Memphis, Arkansas. And so West Memphis, Arkansas is not in Memphis. It's West Memphis, Arkansas. There's Memphis, Tennessee, West Memphis, Arkansas. Completely different. And they were pretty efficient though. We got. Yeah.
It was quick.
Yeah, that was way better than Memphis. Can you imagine going to the Memphis County Clerk trying to?
Well, I don't know if the
Shelby
license is the same place as the marriage license is the same place as the driver's license, but Shelby County driver's license was not good.
Yeah, you go to the DMV there. Matter of fact, the pastor at our church told a story about he just moved here. Our previous pastor just passed away, so we got a new pastor, and he's got like 5 adult kids in his household. So when he moved, he tried to go and register his vehicles. And he'd heard it was going to take a while, so he sat for 2 hours.
Was it only 2 hours?
2 hours.
Okay.
He got up to the front, and they said, "You said I'd like to register my vehicles. You can only register 3 vehicles at a time."
Mm-hmm.
He had 5, so he had to come back a second time for 2 hours. Yeah.
Tipton County, where I live, is great. I love the clerk there is very efficient.
It used to be in Fayette County. You go to Oakland, and it was really, but everybody heard about that, and now everybody from Memphis comes out to Fayette County.
We couldn't get our marriage license in Tennessee though, at our clerk's offices, because we're getting married in Arkansas.
That's right.
So we had to get it, but we can get it in any county in Arkansas. So we got it there just in case when we are in Eureka Springs, if like the clerk's office is closed or we don't, you know.
Yeah, that would be bad.
Something happens or whatever.
Now, she's dressed up.
And
I should have been. Yeah, she dressed up like it's beautiful. It's a dress. Oh, show me your hat.
Yeah, and I'll wear this
What?
again on the wedding weekend.
So yes,
not obviously.
last night on the live, she showed what she could do for the wedding, but she actually did something different to it after that. Show them the back of it.
Oh, I wrapped up the back so that.
Isn't that so pretty? Yeah, that's very muted. Very, yeah. It's so cute. Yeah, so she's dressed up all, and I'm just wearing my typical, you know. But yeah, it was still kind of butterfly when we were doing that. When we went into the courthouse, the bailiff ushered us in through the metal detectors and everything, and we said we're getting a marriage license. Congratulations.
Well, first he was kind of tough and harsh, like, you know, which is typical for a courtroom demeanor. But then the minute we said, "Oh, we're there to get a marriage license," you could tell his whole tone of voice and everything that changed, and he was like, all butter up nice. "Oh, we like to help people out around here." Da da da.
Yeah. And then the lady in the county clerk's office, very, very nice. I think it was the same lady I probably talked to when I called the other day. And so they got us right in early. And then when we came out, we wanted to take the thumbnail picture that, you know, for this video. And we're trying to get the courthouse and us together and everything in it. And the bailiff sees us out there, and he runs out there. So, "You want me to take a picture?" We said, "And that's, yeah." He said, "We want to support our people, you know, everything." So we're from Tennessee, but anyway, he took a bunch of pictures for us. So I'm not sure which one we're using on the thumbnail yet, but thank you very much.
We gave a little money to their county.
$60. Cost $60 to get a marriage license in. Does it cost to file it too, or they just file it for free? Was that part of the 60? You think?
No, that's it. That's it.
Okay.
It's not for free. It's for 60.
Right. We paid the 60 for the marriage license,
and then you don't
to
pay
file
more to go
gotcha.
back.
Okay. Yeah. So we were in there, and I was getting kind of little butterflies. It was a special moment. Did you?
I think I was still recovering from the bee video. It had me in my
Tell them
feelings.
about your bee video. So on the way over, we had the magic box going on the TV on the screen in the truck, and she was watching this bee documentary.
It's on Disney and Hulu, and you all know Tim likes bees, so Tim had to really use self-control because he'd want to throw in a bunch of other facts while the documentary was
and I still was.
And then I think even
Not
some
much
parts you're
self-control.
like, I'm not sure if they're right. I don't know about that one, some of them. But it got to some Australian bees, and the female bee was like getting attacked by all the male bees, and it was like an assault. I felt bad for her.
It's the exact opposite of the American honeybee, because the American honeybee, the queen, she's the one that attacks the guys in the air. She's, get over here! You and you and you and you, and then she kills every one of them in the air, and they fall to the ground.
They didn't show that in the documentary.
Yeah,
There was, I was telling Tim too, there was another part earlier this morning that I was watching on it where the Asian hornets were attacking the bees, and the way they played on the documentary, it just felt like The Patriot or something, and I was like, bees, no, come on, I hope the bees win. Please let the bees win. It was like emotional.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, I don't know. My head was still in bee space.
And then what about the vulture bees?
I guess the moral of the story is I should not watch a bee documentary before a wedding.
She's crying about all the bees. You know, there's 60,000 bees in a colony, and 4 bees get killed.
Yeah, and then you're like, most of them only live 28 days.
And they only live 45 days from basically egg laying to death. 28 days or so alive, or outside the hive or the comb, and she's like, oh my God, the bee dying. So
no, I wasn't. I wasn't crying.
Tell me about the vulture bee.
Oh, I learned that on there too.
That was new,
folks. There are vulture bees. They eat rotting carcasses. They eat dead fish, anything dead, and that part isn't that astounding. Here's what's astounding, really, is they take that and turn it into honey. Now, here's the real question, though, that we need to do some further research on, because the documentary didn't really address this. They just kind of threw in video of these bees, and then it said, and it's amazing that they can still make honey. I wonder what that honey tastes like. Well, that's what I want to do more research on. Does it taste
the way
like
you just worded
nasty
that,
honey?
Okay, because honey is sugar, right? And the fructose, sucrose, and glucose. Glucose is what the body converts it to. I don't know how the bee can convert protein and fat from a dead carcass. They have to they must still ingest something else to make honey. The way you just worded it, it's weird they can still make honey. They must make honey from flowers, because they probably consume the flesh. Because how do you convert protein and fat?
Well, you know what? We live in an amazing era, folks, because back when Tim was growing up, we'd have to take a trip to the library.
We had the Encyclopedia Britannica.
We'd have to pull that out.
World Book Encyclopedia.
We'd have to pull all the index in the back and try to find vulture bees. It may or may not have them. Then we'd have to go, what's that library sorting system?
The Dewey Decimal System.
Yeah, we'd have to go there and look for vulture bees. Then we'd have to find a book. And then we may not even find a book. Nowadays, though, we can get off this call and do a quick Google and become experts on vulture bees.
So,
I wonder what their honey tastes like, though. Because, when all the different honeys taste differently based on what the bees are eating.
Mm-hmm.
And so if they're eating dead fish, that would be a good prank. We could give somebody some vulture bee honey.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the way bees make honey is they slurp up the nectar, goes inside their gut, and then they regurgitate it. They vomit it back into the, basically, they can actually vomit it back into the mouth of another one, and they just transport it. Some of them go straight to but it's vomit. It's bee vomit. So how they convert fat and protein to sugar and bee
honey's bee vomit?
All honey is bee vomit.
Oh, God. Well, and we found a new fact you did not know, is that the queen, once she first comes out, she toots and farts to communicate.
They didn't say fart. They said toot. And
I know they mean fart. They were just they just didn't want to put the word fart.
You would have said they would have said flatulent, because I think she's wiggling her wings, making a tooting sound. We'll have to Google that one too.
Oh, you think they just meant like toot toot?
The sound of a toot. Because remember they said the other ones do another sound, and it was more of a
bark.
Yes, and
okay.
I don't think they have vocal cords. I don't think they have, and then, yeah.
We'll have to look
bee
that up.
toots. I don't know. At their booty. Yeah.
But it was funny because they were like, the queen bee toots, and then the whole hive freezes and is quiet.
And they were making a sound like,
yeah, like, and it was like, oh, the queen just came on the loudspeaker, and everybody in the hive freezes.
Typically, they communicate through pheromones, through smell. They transmit.
That was in the first part of the documentary.
Yeah, so whenever
it talked about when they use the pheromones to communicate.
So typically there's one queen in a colony, and that queen transmits her pheromone to all the bees in the colony, and they're all happy and everything's good. When she starts to get old and die, she stops having as much pheromone, and the outside bees don't get the pheromone, and they get a little upset. They're like, where's our queen? We need a new queen. And that's when they start, getting ready to replace her, supersede her.
Well, I think you really need to watch the first. He didn't watch the first episode. There's things that you will learn, because they actually have a bee research center where they train bees the way they do mice. And bees learn multi-step tasks, which shows
on Spy Kids, they put a little camera on one, and it was like zzz.
No, it shows complex thought. It's not you do A to get this. You do A and B, then to get to C. And that's complex thought that not all animals can do.
Wow. So,
and they can use tools. Bees use tools, and a lot of animals don't know how to use tools.
Wow.
So you need to watch the beginning.
Yeah. So, like, if I have a colony and the queen dies, I can take that colony, put a piece of paper between the two boxes of this colony and so this colony's got a queen in it. This colony doesn't have a queen, right? But they had one, so they still have a little. I put a piece of paper in between, cut some slits in it. The bees will eat through the paper to kill each other, right? They because they do, they're wrong queen. They smell the pheromones of the opposite queen. By the time they eat through the paper, their saliva has transmitted the pheromone of the living queen to all the bees in the top box. And by the time they get through, a couple of them may fight and die. They're all like, "Oh, we're part of this colony now." They transmitted the pheromone, and now they're all one big happy family. If you just put the boxes together like this, you'll have 20,000 dead bees. They'll just kill each other. And they'll go to find the queen and kill the queen. Because
what happens to the two queens when they merge?
No. I said if I had a box that had a dead queen, I lost a queen, they're dwindling away. Okay. Yeah, you don't ever put two queens, because then they'll fight and kill. Yeah. But so how do we got a lot of queens or bees? Yeah. So she's.
If I get Tim on bees, we know we're gonna stay on bees.
I'm
for a while.
Beekeeping age, so.
Yes, beekeeping age.
Yeah. So the wedding is very, very soon. Very, very soon. I know a lot of people are starting to talk about it. YouTubers are coming to the wedding, and I think what we've told them is the Wednesday before, we're going to announce it on Rambling and on our live stream, and then everybody thereafter can announce it on their trip there and everything. So,
have you heard from Auntie Ann today?
I have not. I was going to text her when we pulled into the parking lot here, and I forgot before we actually got it going. We had the hardest time getting AirDrop to work. My phone was still trying to connect to my truck. It was basically what the problem was, right?
Yeah, I think I finally figured it out.
So she got the AirDrop to work. So to get the pictures that the
no, I have to wait. I get to go home and work because I don't pick up today.
Oh, you get to go. Oh, you can come to the Ridge and work.
I could. I thought maybe you were gonna come back to my.
I gotta get
Are
some
we
work.
going to the Ridge? I'm not dressed for the Ridge.
No, I've got to go to the Ridge and work. So
you have to work at the Ridge.
I have to work at the Ridge. Yeah, I got to get some work done, especially since it's not raining. It's supposed to rain again tomorrow. Okay. It's supposed to rain this evening too. So.
Well, I could come to the Ridge and work. I haven't been out to the Ridge in a while. I don't know if I have the right shoes on.
You might give everybody a.
No, I was careful. I was careful.
You might give everybody a view there.
No, I was very careful.
I got some shoes and stuff. But you still have to do your job, your regular job. So you can do your regular job in the camper while I'm
Yep.
while I'm working, and then we can go sounds good.
But our favorite lunch place closed. Darn.
Oh, Ice House.
Yes, I love
but
that place.
we still have street tacos though.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if any of that's on my diet. I don't even know if food's on my diet at this point. I think I'm on the non-food diet.
I'm not saying a word this time.
Yeah.
Because last time I got in trouble.
You didn't get in trouble. You caught yourself, but I was like...
Well, I still got in trouble. I'm learning these things. Can't teach.
You got corrected.
Can't teach an old dog.
You didn't get in trouble.
By you and the people that, I said it on the video, didn't I?
Oh, you told them on the video, and then they
they
said,
were like, Tim, you don't never talk about, I'm not even gonna bring it up.
No, you can't ever. You always just are supposed to say, that looks beautiful. You look amazing. You don't need to lose weight. You're amazing.
You do look beautiful. Doesn't she look beautiful, guys? I think she looks amazing. I've got to go get looking amazing. I got a haircut appointment in less than an hour, and it's about an hour away. So I think we need to cut this one.
Not an hour away, but you'll get there in about, what are you going, Collierville?
In
20 minutes.
Who knows what the traffic is right now, though? So.
I know what the traffic is, babe. I work in here every day. You'll make it, but...
So guys, hopefully you enjoyed today's video. We do have our marriage certificate, and so we are one step closer to tying the knot. And I hope you're as excited as we are, because it is fun times on the Ridge and the farm. Someone said something in a comment. I had told the people I'd fixed your pool, right?
Okay, yeah.
And so many people got upset.
What?
That I've been working over there, because it was a Monday I put the video out. And I told everybody I did it on Sunday.
Yeah. That
I was working on your property instead of over on the Ridge. And someone defended, said they are about to get married. What's his is hers, and what hers is his, and it's all work that Tim does on RidgeLife.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And thank you very much for that. Also, I'm working over on the Ridge typically Monday through Friday, except for Wednesdays I come over for the live stream after working all day. And then the weekend, there's things to do on the farm. So that's just the way it works. And
and so I can't really do that much on the Ridge, given the stage he's at, but I have a feeling, I don't even have a feeling, I know. The minute the walls are up, so the minute you've got everything in, I might actually have just as much or more work than you. Because I'm going to have to pick out finishes and layouts and tile and floor and paint colors and wall designs and furniture and appliances. And although I don't have very much opinion on how he runs the wire, in fact, like yesterday Tim was trying to tell me about electricians feel strongly about this, and then other people feel strongly about this, and the wires on this side and the wires on that, and they need to match. I was like, I have no idea what you're talking about. And I haven't watched his videos on it, because, not because I don't love him and want to watch his videos, but that's his job, and he's working at his job, and then I have a job that I'm working at all day long, and then when we're together, we don't want to watch his videos. He'll talk to me about them. I'll show the highlights, but I'm not going to just sit there and watch everyone all the time. I catch the highlights. I do like to watch the comments. Now, I will go to the videos all the time and jump in on the comments, but I don't always have time to see every single day. But I promise you guys, when we start doing the interior of the house,
a little more input.
I think I might have myself a part-time job.
And you've actually done renovations on this house you live in now and previous houses. You've actually done some yourself, right?
Yes, and I've learned that it is It's
yes,
yeah, and I like certain things that look a certain way. As far as Tim likes certain things that look a certain way, but then I like certain finishes to look a certain way. But you have to work really hard to find things at the right price. So
and you do a really good job of that,
it's easy to design things if you have an unlimited budget. The real skill is to find things for a great deal, and then search and find it. And,
oh, real quick, what did you make me watch last night?
I made Tim watch Say Yes to the Dress.
It's about these women picking out wedding dresses.
Everyone knows what Say Yes to the Dress.
No, they don't. My viewers, there are some dudes. Well, this is rambling.
Drop a comment below. I think everyone knows what You knew what Say Yes to the Dress was.
No,
If I said Say Yes to the Dress, you knew that was a TV show.
No.
You've never heard of that show.
No. Why would I?
Everyone knows about that show.
No. I didn't know what Bridgerton was. I thought that was a street in Memphis.
No, Bridgerton's not nearly as popular as Say Yes to the Dress.
Okay.
Say Yes to the Dress is like...
Yeah, I had no idea. Say Yes to the Dress. I mean, I can kind of, infer, but no, I had no idea that was a show.
I told him...
Until I saw the previews of it. You push play.
It's not like I've been making you watch it for a year.
But you've been watching it, though?
No, only just... You know what's weird is... Now that our phones stalk us, my phone knows I think that I'm in the home stretch, and so my phone's been recommending it.
Oh yeah. Oh. Okay.
Like it shows all the clips for Say Yes to the Dress, and on Facebook and stuff. So I'm like, oh, this show's funny, and I've gotten into it.
And when you went and done your dress with Willa, Christina, Blake, you actually found the dress
before anybody got there.
Before they got there, the first dress you saw it when you were
walking. I had it on, and I'd already decided.
But like on the show, you tried on more dresses. Went nope, the first one was it.
Yeah,
right?
but I had my dress picked even before my appointment started. It literally took me 2 minutes.
That's crazy.
I know, it was funny. I did after I was like, this is it. This is the one. This is it. And I saw it when I walked in because it was on the model in the front of the store, and I walked in and I said, oh my gosh, I love that, but I didn't think I'll fit in it. And then she goes, yeah you will, and I was like, but she was right, she knew dresses. And then I was like, this is the one. And then I was like, my friends aren't even here yet, and then I was like, okay. And then I said, I feel like I should try on a couple other ones just so I can say that I did. And I did. I put on like 2 or 3 more, and I was like, nah. And then we left. I mean, I think we were gone in 10, 15 minutes.
That's crazy.
Willa didn't like my dress, by the way, folks.
Oh, wow. Well, that's a good sign.
But they'll get to see it soon.
She doesn't like hardly any of your fashion, so that's a good sign.
I will tell everybody, I've told Tim this. Willa wanted me to get something that was very bedazzled. She wanted sparkle, like, and poof. So now you know mine is not
bedazzled,
super,
not poof.
It doesn't look like a prom dress or a super princess dress. Or, I mean, not to knock those. There's some really pretty ones. There were some pretty ones we saw on the show last night.
Nothing prettier than you, baby.
Tim's gonna get into wedding dresses now.
No, you'll never. No. All right, guys, I gotta go get my hair cut. So love every single one of you. Hopefully you did enjoy today's video. We'll have more coming out very soon. If you did, like, share, and subscribe. It's always
100% free.
Hit that notification bell to be notified
anytime a new video comes out.
And until next time, hope everyone has a blessed day. Keep rambling.
Go Ridge Life.
Woo! Mwah.